what did I say against Sanatana Dharma?
No, you didn't say anything. You
I
told
didn't
me
say
the
anything.
same thing that time.
Even now I am sticking to my gun. And tell me one thing, the religion, Hindu religion is more than 3,000 years old. It is survived, no? Was Prime Minister there? Or any of these BJP people there were there? Didn't it survive, thrive, flourish? Didn't it grow exponentially? Didn't it go across the Indian borders to America, to Europe, everywhere? That time, did it require BJP? Did it require Prime Minister Modi? Did it require all these Swayam Sevaks? No. It is going to survive for another 3,000 years also. These people are using religion for their political motive. That's all I am saying.
But
Any religion does not require a politician to help it flourish and grow. People will do it. People who are interested in the philosophy will do it. There will be people emerging out from the society who have time and again taken it to the next level. Whether it was Buddha, whether it was Baswana, whether it was Guru Narayan. All these people have emerged from us. They have not come from political parties. These people are using it emotionally for their political gains. That's all. Our focus has been to give good governance, a corrupt-free governance, and also ensuring our guarantees and our manifesto is delivered, which promises a socially equitable society, by the way. So, like you said, out of 5 guarantees, 4 guarantees have been delivered. All the 4 guarantees ensure economic and social equality for the people. These schemes are for the people of the bottom of the pyramid. These schemes are for lower income group, the middle income group. The idea is to strengthen these people economically and socially, and that's just what we are doing. So the 100 days has been has a great focus on administration and getting Karnataka back on the map. AICC is headed by a Kannadiga, so don't worry, that model is already there.
But this Karnataka model that we're talking about, so it's completely different than what the Gujarat. Is it a counter to that Gujarat model?
See, of course, Karnataka model has always been unique. We have always focused on economic upliftment, economic policies that include the downtrodden also, economic policies that have a social fabric knitted in it. It's just not for the rich. It's for the middle income group, lower income group, for the poor, for the women, for the socially deprived people. This is the Karnataka model. If you see our budgets whenever the Congress government comes, it is heavily loaded on the philosophy of Baswana. What did Baswana say? Samabalu, Samapalu. Equal rights for everybody. Dasoha. Dasoha means what? Kayaka and Dasoha, the philosophy. Kayaka is working, production, and Dasoha is distribution. Equal distribution. So that is what our philosophy is. We are heavily, our social philosophy, economic philosophy is heavily borrowed from the Buddha, Baswa and Ambedkar philosophy. I think this is an unnecessary debate by the current regime or by the BJP who are just looking to divert attention from actual facts. I mean, what does it make? Look at how other countries are. So, Netherlands is called Deutschland, but in English they are called as Netherlands. So, what difference does it make to anybody here? We are called as Bharat, we are called as Hindustan, we are called as India also. So, if you want to get into the origins of the thing, get into it properly. This was debated even in the Constituent Assembly. The problem with BJP is they just don't get out of their WhatsApp universities. Let them read the Constituent Assembly debates on why they kept India and Bharat. There is no ambiguity in that at all.
So, but internationally we've always been known as India, but in the recent G20 event you saw, they've changed it to Bharat. What are they trying to emphasize with it? What do you think is the motive behind this?
See, like I said earlier, it's just attention diverting tactics of the BJP from real issues. What are the real issues now? There are reports that Our economic growth story has been rigged. Unemployment is at its highest. Chinese aggression is costing Indians their land. So all these are issues. They don't want to talk about that. You're spending 4,100 crores for a G20 summit which you have not achieved anything on. And you're talking about Bharat versus India versus Hindustan. What do people really want? We are not amending any rule. We are not bringing a new act. We are not bringing a new policy to check on misinformation, malinformation, disinformation or fake news. Whatever is already in the legal parameters is what we are going to enforce, number one. Number two, the Chief Justice of India, the Chief Election Commission of India, both of them have told on international and national forums that fake news or misinformation is affecting the health of democracy in India. And more importantly, forget what Congress is thinking, forget what Priyank is thinking. When the Prime Minister himself has agreed that fake news is a threat to democracy in India and people should think 10 times before forwarding a message, we are only merely implementing what these people are saying. So when we are implementing what the Prime Minister is suggesting, why is BJP panicking? If they shut down their IT cell, half the fake news factory will die down.
So that is why I wanted to ask you, because everyone has a fact-checking committee now. Every news channel is having one. The government of India is having one. How different will you be, sir? Because fake news still come out.
I'm not sure what the media houses have, but as a government, it is my responsibility to give people the right information so that they make informed decisions. The decision might be against me, but it is my duty to give people the right information as it is to the citizens. Now there is nothing wrong with that. And tell me one thing, why is there so much of hue and cry when I have given the entire framework in front of you? I have placed it in a press meet. I have given the entire process, I have given the entire flow chart of how things will work. There is no ambiguity in how the workflow will be. In fact, we have told that if the editors or the press suggests that yes, one of us should be on the observing committee, we will put them also on the observing committee. Tell me which state government is as transparent as us? Even before the policy or the framework comes into force, we are coming in front of the media and asking them, this is the framework we want to do, is it right or wrong? If there is any correction required, please tell us, we are ready to accommodate. Show me one state that is doing it or the central government that has done it.
No, the central has done it, but states haven't done it.
Central government is bringing an amendment to the IT Act to control public narrative and the media houses. We are not getting any single amendment, sir. We are not getting an amendment to any policy also.
You also know that Bangalore is the IT hub of this country, and now we have a lot of competitions with our neighbors. Hyderabad is trying to take that tag away.
No,
they're
sir.
making of it.
No,
what are you doing to make sure
Who
that
said?
the tag
Tell me how Hyderabad is competition.
KTR is constantly
KTR is
telling
great.
companies come here.
He's a great guy. He's articulate. He knows how to get work done. But where is the competition? Show me where is the competition, sir. We have 25,000 startups with $164 billion valuation for the ecosystem. We have 43 unicorns over here. We contribute 10% of electronics manufacturing for the entire nation. 40% of aerospace and space manufacturing happens in Karnataka. You spoke about Foxconn. Where is Foxconn investing $1.7 billion they're investing here? Who is the ESDM semiconductor leaders? We are here. Who has got the highest number of engineers in the country? We have 243 engineering colleges, 60 medical colleges, 1,777 ITIs and GTTCs for fabrication and manufacturing industry.
But that doesn't take away the competition, the idea.
We have acknowledged that they are competition,
but they
are
us.
very far away from it, a very far second. IT services are 40% of the nation's IT services is being done by Karnataka. 65% of biotech services are being done by us. Who is the innovation and the invention capital? We are the 4th largest technology cluster in the world, 20th in the innovation index. Whom are we competing? Sir, we are competing with London, we are competing with New York, we are competing with Singapore, we are not competing with Hyderabad and Tamil Nadu.